Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's Dembele. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. Makalele is there, and he can get that clear.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Carlos. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lofted upfield. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Mbappe works it forward. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi, well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Still goalless. Maldini does well to stand firm and defend it. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
15 minutes till half-time. Makalele. Looking tidy in possession here. Rummenigge. Has a goal! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now that's a fine challenge. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos gets into some... Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, look at the space here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos. Dembele clears. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0.
Attendees, this is a
On the face of it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Just eases him off the ball. Schneider. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Substitution for Milan, number 21, Schneider.
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 66,
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Number 20,
That is a little undercooked.
Number 7, Beckham.
Costa
Number
Curta
3,
driving forward. Costa Curta. Oh, this is a very good run. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
And as the ball came to him, he had to make a quick decision, and on that occasion, it was spectacular.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Makaleli. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Martinez.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Drogba. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Beckham taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Indicated.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Makaleli. And here's Beckham. Beckham. And that's it. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have
Hello, hello, hello.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. That's it! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Messi.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian express.
Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. An instinctive delivery. It's a mighty effort!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Messi. There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's in a good position here. Beckham does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Climbs up big! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Now the finish! And it's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Can he latch on to this? Pinches it off him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Beckham. Shifted it to the flank. And that has sent him sprawling. And here's Messi. Wants to play it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Danger averted for now. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Today to please take all
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution.
And we're off again. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cross flung in towards the middle. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Cafu. Shapes to shoot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Lizarazu crosses. Back into the middle. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lizarazu. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 18, Messi. Number 14, Cannavaro. Coming on the field, number 15, Cantona.
It's a goal kick.
Number 23, Griezmann. Number 7, Puyol. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Eto'o. Martinez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Decent hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Beckham, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And a quick announcement
Milan
today that
needed it
memorabilia
late,
from today's
but
match
in the
is
end,
now on
it
sale
was
in the
great.
Stadium Hall.
Well, I just... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005, 4 times a runner-up, never scored in a major final, but all of that was gloriously eclipsed.
Exactly. It was his first international trophy, and I think it set the scene for what happened in Qatar a year later.
Conte. David Villa. Thuram. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. But it's Thuram for Xavi Alonso. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now here's the delivery. Hits one! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Serbia can try it again now. Serbia have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pedri. Milan still without a single shot on target. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. That's it! That's another chance! Goal, Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
"15 minutes till half-time. Threads one in. Now it's Kante. Good pressure, determined, intense. Vieira. Pedri. Serbia applying the press here, a high press. Eto!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Pedri. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. And it's Conte.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
David Villa! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Busquets. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. David Villa. Pedri. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Zerberto. Number 17, Conte. Number
Whistle goes,
21,
and we start the
Schneider.
second half.
Coming on the field,
Milan
number
definitely
15,
want to carry on in a
Messi.
similar manner,
Number
although
66,
I would exercise some caution,
Alexander
Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself
Number
open in
14,
the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
A good ball, it's Asa! Sticks it away! Two up and threatening to pull clear. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just
The
poor
attendance for this
decision-making
match was
and a weak execution.
80,953.
David Villa! David Villa! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He is through here. Has a goal! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
And he'll shoot here. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack.
And Messi! He's put his foot right through that one.
Serbia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, given away. Just the goalkeeper. Big chance! He scored!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Serbia grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And it's Azar. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's taking on his man here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's very neat. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's kept it out just.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Yo, Brutesh bro, what's up? Bro, I'm trying new formation.
Alonso. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the... Oh, what has happened here?
6 added minutes has been
Messi.
indicated.
So what can they make of this?
Alexander-Arnold really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh yeah.
That is good alertness. Busquets. And Messi!
Oh my god.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Almost scored, man.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi goes short. He's had a shot!
Oh
And
yeah.
that is that. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they
Gasperini good.
wanted right from the start.
Hmm. I have to check, bro. Gasperini playstyle. It depends on playstyle, bro. Let me see his playstyle. I forgot. QC and LBC, no? And physical contact +1. Yeah, you can go, bro. You can go for this guy. If you play QC or LBC, then you can go. But my opinion is that you should wait for another. Like, if you play both play styles, like I play this out wide and LBC. These two are my preference. So if you have this Gasperini preference, so you can change between the matches, bro. Like I have this one, no possession and out wide. So I can, if out wide is not working in the match, then I can change my playstyle and do position. So like it's very useful, bro. Tactic. But I play LBC, so I am using this Arteta. Acceleration +1, tight position +1. And this is my new formation, bro. It's crazy formation, bro. Crazy. I'm loving this formation, bro. Anyways, GG's, bro. Debarta Day. GG, man. I had old Jebby and now he is not showing the performance he did. Bro, that QC1, no? Javi Alonso, everyone had that, bro. Bro, it's not about manager, it's about like you can't nerve the manager, bro. It's just the play style. That's it. You can say about the players, but you can't say same about the managers because bro, managers can't be nerfed. AC Milan. Man, this formation is crazy, bro. Just wow, man. Just let's play like this. Bro, best formation, yaar, till date. Just wow. Snyder. Snyder. Don't know, man. This. Can you play CMF? Bro, this formation, yaar. Hey, bro, you should try. Amrutesh, bro. Try this formation. Like, if you know how to defend in back three, then you should try on this formation.
Well, they say football's only a game.
3-3-1-3.
This lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
doubt, it's the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest.
I just now tried.
As magnificent scenery as its backdrop.
Let's see how it goes.
It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Oh, yaar.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Oh my God.
Ball's run loose here. He's found a way past.
Bro.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He won't be happy with that one. Makaleli.
Man, bro.
Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it do.
Oh my God, bro. Bro, his keeper 3 saves.
Not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity
What
is
the
great,
hell is
but
happening, man?
they've got to make it count.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
अरे यार
Sudden
भाई.
chance to counter. Nesta
Let's
gets
go.
across to intercept that. And
Rodri.
that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Lewandowski.
Man, is Rodri crazy, bro?
Maldini tries to clear. Busquets. And it's Eto'o. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Schneider. Pedri. 30 minutes gone. Rummenigge.
Oh my God, bro. Overpassing, man. Overpassing, bro.
And Milan have the lead.
Oh my God, bro.
Of course
How
he
he?
wasn't.
The
How?
finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone.
What a pass, man. What a pass.
The 33 minutes is
For the
number
first
22.
moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the two sides separated by the game's
Stream is lagging.
moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
How come, man?
Van Dijk.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Let me check, bro. Let me check.
Roberto
There will be
Carlos
1 minute added time.
deep into stoppage time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. And that's another good win of the ball. And the
Stream
first
is lagging.
45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no
Bro,
shortage
in
of
my
talking
other
points,
phone,
but there
it's
has
like
been
working
just
smooth.
one goal, and that
And a
is the
quick
state of it
reminder
at the
today
break.
to please take
1-0.
all litter bins located
Yeah, I
by
like
the
the fact
entrance
that
gate.
Bro, I guess it's your
genuine
network,
flow to this
this,
game, as well
what
as
we say?
intent.
Mobile
But
data.
I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that
Maybe.
little bit more.
Milan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. He's cut it out. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Passes short and sharp. Messi. And that has put paid to that. And here's Eto'o.
Man, you good pass, bro.
Now it's Hazard.
Oh my God.
Spectacular save.
Manual near.
The keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Right smile.
It's their second corner of the game. Hazard. Oh, that is
Again
really
corner.
good tenacity. Milan have their third corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Oh, that's nice. And now they can spring out of defence. Alvarez.
Iraq are definitely
What the
going
heck?
about this the right way.
They're coming
The attendance for
again
this
and
match
again.
was
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Has a goal!
Let's go.
They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important
Arey
this
yaar,
goal
what
was
is-
for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Milan still have the cards
Oh my
to
God.
affect this game.
Oh my God.
Great block, but they're not entirely out of the woods yet.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Nesta gets it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
What a pass, bro.
Just the keeper to beat.
Bro, I chipped it, bro.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again.
Let's go.
Yes!
Man, I chipped it, bro. He's not finishing. I don't know.
That is just remarkable. The amount of bend he got on that.
Cristiano
The ball
Ronaldo.
flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look
Oh, yeah,
unstoppable.
almost.
There could be more on the way.
Looking tidy in possession here. Chip through.
Oh my God.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Iraq just served up.
Bro, he's rage
How
quitting.
good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Rage quitting, bro. Who is sending me request? Ahmed. Guys, just wait 1 minute. Just wait 1 minute. I'm coming. Just wait 1 minute. Guys, join this room, guys. Let's play co-op. Guys, whoever in the chat, please join this room. Bro, start the match, bro, please. Oh my god, what a squad, yeah. Bastoni Kante.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a good ball out wide. The fullback is in acres of space here. Ronaldo chasing after it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
Cruyff, he's got away. And it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis Suarez. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Can he finish? They score! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
After 17 minutes is number 23, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good strength. India applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge. Oh, good-looking ball. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Bale. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Couldn't squeeze it through, and he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Interesting ball. And he's intervened well there. That's a throw. Played over towards the opposite flank.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. Moved on forwards, and the counter is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Could be danger here. Now the finish!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time, both teams
Alvin bro, what's
to their
up?
respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight.
How are you, bro? Alvin bro.
Still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Nedved. Number 23, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18, Suarez. Number 11, Messi. Coming on the field, number 17, Hazard. Number 10, David Villa.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Cruyff! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
After 49 minutes,
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the idea was a good... Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
70,987.
Almost an hour gone. Bale looking to get on the end of this. No way through. Ronaldinho. Messi. And they win it back again. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great hit! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Ronaldinho duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control. Back in possession and ready to go again. Nice bit of trickery. Can he get it through? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff. David Villa. David Villa! No, not quite.
Villa reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Belletti.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. India do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. David Villa. David Villa! No, he's missed it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. Fiddles it through. Rummenigge. Cruyff. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a sharp pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's nice. And the pass is intercepted. Opts to play it back. It's Ronaldinho!
Oh man, chot भाई, भाई क्या player है इसमें? Holy shit man! crazy guy, bro.
He is through here.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. Khan. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator.